1,000 or 1,200 square foot on a crawl space. Yeah.
So tree
Oh, it's a lot of blocks there. So it's a 2-story with a basement.
Crawl space, yeah. I don't think the.
Let's
I
see.
don't get excited, so.
And a deck.
Of course, I'm gonna get rid of. You want me to tell you which trees I want to get rid
Yeah.
of? So, I think I'm gonna get rid of that small one right there.
That one.
All the little ones, like the ones that are like way less, and then of course I'm gonna point to the bigger trees, of course. But like anything else in the way, we kind of want to get rid of it. This is we're gonna keep if it's not dead. which I don't think
That
it
one.
is.
Yeah.
Probably just trim it so it's not hanging over their house. Get rid of this one.
This one here.
Yeah, this looks ugly. But we could stump grind it.
Grind the stump on that one.
Yep. And same thing with that one. Just stump grind that one because the foundation's gonna sit exactly where the house is at.
Right.
It's just gonna get a little bit wider and a little bit deeper.
All right. So that tree there, the little trees by the fence.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Limb that off up there
Correct.
where the where it overhangs the
We
house.
might be able to limb this one off too, because if it's alive, it can kind of make it where it's one stump going up. I don't know which one would be better. Worst case, we cut it down and, chip it on site or whatever.
All right.
Definitely get rid of this one.
Get rid of that
The
one.
stump removal.
The stump removal on that
For
one.
this one,
Uh,
I want to clear all of this side, but not remove the big trees. Just kind of, when you have an excavator out here, just go ahead and kind of clear out all the underbelly.
I've got a
Skid steer.
skid steer with a mulching head on it.
Perfect, yeah. Possibly clean up the trees because I don't want them to die if they're not dead. That one's gonna go, I think, but the ones.
Are you gonna get rid of the
that
one
is
with-
dead right there. Right?
That one back there.
I think so.
Yeah, that one, and that, basically that line of 3 right there, whatever that is, needs to go.
Correct. We could keep this one if it's not dead, but this might be questionable right there.
It just looks like it doesn't look dead. It just looks like it's got a bad limb or two on it.
Yeah. Same concept all around. Like, underbelly. That one's dead right there, so get rid of that one. Kind of shave that one down. Get rid of all the little vines that are growing on it. So it doesn't die on it. Just kind of leave the trees, but get rid of the underbelly.
Yeah, I'll have to check with my tree guy and see
Yeah.
how that works out. But that one over there, down to,
The dead ones, yeah.
is that in your property or
It
that?
is. So we're gonna go that way. That's mine too.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get rid of that shed as well. So this is a 1.27 acre,
I see.
and it's split up into 3 lots.
Right.
So we're gonna combine 2, make one house here and one house there.
I see.
That's the plan.
So the shed's going too?
Correct. Shed's going. This tree, just clean it up. I think that's gonna be a good separator between the two.
Tree
It's
there.
an oak tree, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
And then all the underbellies, we gotta clear it all
Underbrush.
out. Yeah, all the underbrush.
Get rid of all that.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There's no septic tanks there or anything like that. There is a septic tank right there.
Yeah, that'll have to be
Crushed.
Yeah, filled in.
Filled in. And you do that as well, right? Could do that.
Probably could, or Josh, the guy that did the other guys,
He already did it.
or he's supposed to do it.
Yeah. So I'm using the
Yeah.
same guys to kind of get a similar quote, if not a better quote, possibly.
Yeah.
Because I've got 3 more lots in Duluth
Right.
coming up right after this. So
That one stays.
Yeah, like this little one, get rid of it. You know, anything little. And then right where the shed is, that's where the new house is gonna go as well.
All right.
So everything in the front of that, I want it gone unless it's like the massive trees. Because what I want to do is obviously just have a driveway come through, but I can't have all these trees. So all in the front, we gotta get rid of those.
Well, we'll have to kind of be
Specific.
because that, you know, that's what we'll end up having to do with the.
So I know there is an electric pole right here.
Are you talking about clearing this brush here?
Yeah.
Clear that brush.
Correct. Yeah. Clear that brush. Keep the tree, unless it's dead.
Right.
If it's dead, we gotta cut it down and then.
Oh, that
stump
is
grind.
the dead one.
That's the dead one. So dead ones, we gotta stump grind it, because that's not part of the foundation. So.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
That's gonna fall, huh?
Yeah, that one's definitely a come downer. That's a killer.
Yeah. The Widowmaker.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you now, your quote ain't gonna be cheaper because you got way more trees.
yeah. That one's like 2 trees, right? 4
yeah,
trees
2 trees, yeah, and a stump. This one here, it depends also on, is the house full of stuff?
I'm not sure.
Because the killer part on this stuff I'm finding is the
dumpster fees.
Is the dumpster fees. You know, how many dumpsters you got to get in.
Yeah. This tree as well. These 2 is part of the foundation, so we gotta get rid of the stumps here.
These 2 down.
And that one as well. So pretty much all of this is the foundation.
And 2 stumps. And then
in the
we're
front,
just tearing this down. We're not busting out concrete or anything. Or
all of it.
really?
Bust it out, yeah.
Yeah, the concrete have to come up.
Can you bury it?
Bury the concrete?
Yeah. A lot of times we've done that, but it depends on the lot size and everything.
Yeah, well, I mean,
we do have enough.
Yeah, it depends on
County.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Alright, so over here we gotta figure out a way to get an entry for this house. You see where you're parked? That's technically the lot line for that house.
Right.
Everything else from your truck and this way is for this house.
Okay.
So what we want to do, what I like to do is I like to keep some of the trees that are good, strong trees.
Right.
We leave them 2 reasons. Obviously it saves money. And the second thing is it looks nice.
Right.
In my head, it looks better than tearing everything apart. But at the same time, I know I have to do a lot of grading here.
Let's see. Alright. So,
what do you do with
small trees?
Yeah. But I do have to get rid of at least enough to get a driveway through, you know? So maybe keep some of the big trees, but get rid of all the little ones. Even if, like, I'll consider that a little one. Trunk size.
Which one?
This one right here.
Oh, the one in the middle?
Yeah. I'll consider this big, and those are big, obviously.
Right.
But I'll consider that kind of small enough to get rid of.
Yeah.
And then that big one of these might have to go, because there's a power pole right there, I think. Right there it is. You see it.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's no point in getting rid of these trees because we can't bring.
Well,
a
it
driveway
looks to
through
me
there
like
anyway.
you're gonna have to take those 2 big trees down and then make a driveway in there.
That means I gotta get rid of this one too.
Yeah.
So let's calculate all of this being gone.
Well, I tell you what, we're probably gonna end up doing is I'm gonna use this to kind of get started with, but I'll probably have you meet my tree guy over here and let him go through and mark every tree.
I agree.
That needs to go, so that way we're all on the same sheet of music.
That's fair.
And wow, this is a pretty big shed.
I'd like to assume this is empty.
Yeah. Well, don't assume that. Cause that, I mean, it changes. Like I said, it changes things if there's a bunch of crap in them. Cause it just takes up dumpster space.
Oh, that's fair. How much do you get your dumpsters for?
Well,
You have your own?
no, I don't have mine. I have waste management bring them out.
To be honest, man, I would assume this has gotta go. Most of it.
Oh, yeah.
Just assume it's gotta go because I'm gonna need the front yard, man.
Yeah. Yep, that's a lot.
Yeah. Assume that's all gotta go.
All
And a
right.
lot of it you can mulch on site. Obviously not the big stuff, but whatever you can mulch on site, that'd be
Well, we can
ideal.
do it. Just where we're gonna put the mulching at.
We'll make a pile.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then figure out where to dump it.
All right.
Free mulch.
Yeah. So you can't actually get in this building right now,
No, I cannot.
or the house.
We can try the house. Because I think that goes to the bottom up.
Yeah, this building here. Do me a favor. Let me see here. Let me measure this building. Uh, 25 about right there. Ah. Let's call it 38, 40. All right. So, side of that building is somewhere between 35 and 40. And this building here is going to be 12 by, looks like 12, maybe 10. Shit. 12 by 12. God. Let me go around the other side. Ah! Yeah. Well, I got that one. Big spider web. Oh, there he is. Big old spider. Doors are locked on the sheds. This one's full of stuff. And this one here, full of stuff too. All right. All right, a lot of brush clearing here. All this back in here. Gonna clear all that. Take that tree down. All right, so this garage building is 22 by 40. The other one's 12 by 12.
Here's what I'm thinking. So we'll keep the big trees right here. Get rid of the small ones
Right.
to clean it up. And then from here on out, we kind of clear it all the way right here.
All
This is gonna
over
be a
there.
big chunk of it.
Wow. Okay.
We'll start off with getting rid of the underground and see if we can kind of work it out. But I highly doubt we'll be able to keep it just because I have to grade
Right.
properly, you know. And I'm thinking the septic system is probably going to go right here if the soil comes out good.
Right.
So we're not gonna disturb this whole side.
All right. Let's walk over to the
House.
house and see if there's a bunch of stuff inside of it. These garages, I know that small building full of stuff.
Maybe.
Garage probably is too. When will you have keys for them?
I can get it. I just went under contract today,
Right.
so I can have it to you for tomorrow or day after.
All right. Yeah,
Whenever you
just
wanna
holler
come
at me
back.
when you've got it, because we'll probably make a second trip out here. Meet my tree guy.
Sure.
Bring my son out.
Yep.
And meanwhile, it'll give me something to start with. Yeah, this is going to be full of crap. I can see it already. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be.
Inside's empty.
Huh?
Inside's empty. But you of course need to check it out, but in there.
Yeah.
Looks pretty empty.
Looks mostly empty. I can see a little of the stuff in the back room back there. But
We can go from
yeah,
there.
it's not.
It's
It's
just out
not
here.
this. Yeah.
So I'm hoping that's the same. I'm hoping,
Right.
but you gotta see it, of course.
Right.
I think people have been squatting out here.
Yeah.
That's nothing that funny. But the good thing is, the guy that owns this place, he's got trucks that park here and leave and things like that too. So
Right.
could be from that shit. But